Hello and welcome to Nanjing, China. I had to record a new video with my nice camera because my phone is not very good and I need to clear out the memory on it. But this is Nanjing South Railway Station and it's close to the hotel that I stayed at, which was the Urcove Hyatt Hotel. It's about a 10-minute walk, and I got here at night and I didn't realize how close it was, and so I took a taxi, but I could have just walked there. I was just in a hurry to get there. It was around 10 and I didn't want to miss the Friday night festivities that were going on. So anyways, you know, this is one of my weekend getaways. A couple weeks ago I was in Changsha. A couple weeks from now maybe I'll go to Hangzhou, talk to another fellow American that I met actually in Wuhan about helping him promote his business as a brand ambassador. So a lot of stuff going on. These trips are like, you know, business pleasure trips that I take, these weekend getaways. Had a lot of success last night at a place called Finnegan's Wake, which is owned and operated by a Scotsman, someone from Scotland. Which, you know, Irish, Scottish, they're all part of the same Celtic family. He's a nice guy. His name's Ian. He gave me a tour around downstairs and upstairs of his expat bar. And really nice guy, super nice guy. And I'm going to create a complimentary commercial for him and promote it across my social media platforms as a courtesy to him, you know, using my Filmora software. I do that a lot for people. I do a lot of free stuff. I offer discounted services. As most people who know me, they know I'm known for my discounted premium services. So yeah, I mean, I don't like to charge people a lot of money for something that I shouldn't, you know. It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of a moral thing for me. And any time I create something for somebody and I promote it, it's also helping me. It's getting people that follow them involved in what they start following me and involved in what get involved with what I do. So a little bit about Nanjing. This is a lot of history here, a lot of bloody history here. The Nanjing Massacre was one of the worst atrocities in history of all time. Between 200 and 300,000 Chinese people were murdered by the Japanese imperialist army in 1937 when Japan invaded China, which a lot of people argue that was the beginning of World War II, not when Germany invaded Poland in 1939, which is that's what most people believe. They think that's because that's when England and France both declared war against Germany, and all the stuff in Europe started happening. But when you look at it, it actually started in China, World War II, when Japan invaded China. Okay, now all of that is debatable. I'll follow the perspective. 1937 started when Japan invaded China. You don't have to believe that. That's fine. That's just what I believe. Anyways, more about Nanjing. It's over 9 million people. Not quite as big as Wuhan. Wuhan's about 11 million, but it's bigger than Changsha, which is only about 7 million. It is a river city. It sits on the Yangtze River just like Wuhan does. Okay, and you can actually take a river tour if you want, like a river cruise from one city to another. The Yangtze River, I want to say it's over 4,000 miles stretches. It's an artery that runs entirely through solely through China, you know, and it's one of the only rivers in the world that actually runs through just one country like that. And it's a major commercial artery that they use, you know, with the barges, and you know, the fishermen use it, the local fishermen, and it's just a very commercialized river, like most rivers are of its size. So you have the Nanjing Massacre Museum. It has a real long, drawn-out name. I'm not going to say the entire name, just Nanjing Massacre Museum. Google it. And you'll find information about it online. That's the top tourist attraction in my opinion. I missed it because I was drinking all night on Friday and I didn't get to get up in time on Saturday. I slept all day. Still got to enjoy Nanjing Saturday night, but during the day I missed the tourist attractions. I can come back here anytime, it's no problem. You have the Confucius Temple, very important. The Purple Mountain and Mausoleum of the Ming Dynasty. The Ming Dynasty is a very important part of Chinese history. If you get a chance, you know, learn more about the Ming Dynasty. You know, there's a lot of other cool stuff here too. You know, China, especially these river cities, at night the buildings light up, and it's like a light show every night. Even in Hong Kong, they have the Symphony of Lights, which happens, I think, at 7 o'clock and goes on for like 20 minutes in Hong Kong. And so the Chinese love to put on these. They love to illuminate their buildings at night, and on the river it reflects, you know, on the water near a river or a lake, and it's just it's beautiful. I mean, they have very beautiful buildings at night here. I love it. I will come back to Nanjing, not sure when. Next week I'll be in Wuhan, and then the week after that, like I said, I'm going to be in Hangzhou probably. I'm going to fly there and meet with the American guy that I met in Wuhan. He wants me to help him promote his business as a brand ambassador. So, speaking of brand ambassadors, I've got people that I'm trying to get as brand ambassadors to help me promote Outcast Vagabond. I've got a Russian person, it's a college student, young lady, and then I have a Brazilian friend of mine that I met when I was in Rio. Both of them, I'm trying to get them on board with what I do, trying to build my team, get bigger. And I had a lot of success last night at Finnegan's Wake, wearing my shirt, Outcast Vagabond shirt, promoting Outcast Vagabond and Dragonfire Recruiting, my business interests. And I was able to hand out some stickers, connect with people on WeChat. So I met people from Africa. They invited me upstairs to party with them. You know, there's a downstairs and an upstairs at Finnegan's Wake Irish pub. And it's an expat bar, and a lot of African people were there. They're all teachers from different countries in Africa. They went downstairs to get shots and started talking to them. They invited me up, and so I started partying with them upstairs. A lot of fun. And Ian showed me around the place, and I got some footage of it. I'm going to create like I said, a commercial for him, and using my Filmora software. I met a guy from France. He's a French teacher. I met an American couple from Minnesota, and they're also teachers here. They lived in Senegal in Africa for several years. I love these weekend getaways. You know, I just started doing them. I didn't do them the first time I lived in China. I'm doing them now, and I'm enjoying it. I'm seeing more of China, promoting my business interests and learning more about China myself, sharing it with everyone. So come check out Nanjing, China. I'm on my way back to Wuhan. Got to go to work tomorrow, and Nanjing, China. Come check it out.